What is up, guys? Welcome to Mondays with Mike. Kind of wait for a couple people to get in the group. Usually like to give it a minute or so before I start talking. If you guys are in here for the first time, go ahead and leave a comment in the bottom corner. That's how we usually communicate with everyone on here. And if you have a question about parts and order, whatever it is, it's just come in here, chat with everyone about Hondas. And we usually do this every Monday, 8 o'clock East Coast. And I just give some of my knowledge on my 25, 26 years of working with Hondas, and try to help you guys out so you can put the proper build together and not waste money on shitty parts. So kind of see who hops in here and starts asking some questions. Hopefully we get a couple people in, and yeah, hope everyone had a good Easter. By the way, we're not talking about Fords at all. Primarily Acura, Honda only. Happy April Fools to everyone. So no Ford talk. I mean, I don't mind talking about it, but rather not. I guess stuff going on. There's not really any sales lately. Like I said, just hit me up if you've got parts you're needing. Can do bundle discount codes or whatever. A lot of stuff is starting to slowly sell out, I'm seeing, especially with PRL. So just double check with me first if we've got it. Stock's low pretty much all around. But I think a lot of their stuff's coming back in within the next week or two. I think they just really got cleared out of their stock with their big sale that they did a month ago. So all our Type R brand new intakes are completely sold out. I sold all 35 that I had within like 4 days. So I have another batch coming in about a week to 2 weeks, probably. I have another couple companies that we buy from too, also to try and fill orders. So if any of those companies get some in, I can fill some of the orders that are existing with us. Your best just to keep your order in with whoever you ordered on and just wait for it so you don't miss out on one. That pretty much goes with any Type R part. They're just selling so fast. I wouldn't even wait for companies to just get some. I would just hop on, order it, and wait for your allotted time with whoever you want to order, whether it's us or someone else. But definitely got to wait for these parts. There's so many people modifying their Type Rs right now. Companies can't keep up with the lead time. So just keep that in mind. But that's about it. Just had a really good March, and sales have been off the chain. Thanks to everyone who ordered in March. Hopefully April continues. I'm not sure if people are still filing their taxes. I mean, you've only got a few days left. So we already did ours about 2 months ago. So businesses are a little bit different than personal. But yeah, so we get in here to answer some questions. If you guys want to shoot one in the comment, love to see who's in here right now. I see we have like 4 or 5 people in here. And usually it kind of doesn't get busy for a couple minutes with people join in the chat. And so yeah, we'll see how many people join in. I should be dropping a video tomorrow on 11th gen with a NVIDIA Q300. I know everyone's been super eager. I was one of the first companies to get the Q300s and ship out. And one of my guys shot me a video finally of his install. So I'll have that up tomorrow night if you guys want to check it out and listen to it. It's a pretty quiet exhaust, like all the Q300s are. If you want a nice flowing exhaust, but keeping the sound down, the Q300s are probably the way to go on any Honda. But if you're wanting loud, definitely, go with the N1 or Remark or whatever. But we'll have that video on tomorrow. Trying to think, I should have some more product kind of videos looking at some of the newer product. I still have to get through a ton of stuff. We have our new-ish RDX, TLX, Axion PRL intake that I came up with for people with the RDX and the TLX if they actually want a decent open bay filter so they can run the PRL titanium. I came up with a solution. It's pretty simple. It's basically what we did on our Project RDX that made over 400 horsepower. So those are online right now for sale. It's a complete kit. It needs tuning. The MAF size changes a little bit. And always recommend anyways, like doing it when you do your turbo swap. What's up, Mark? Great video. If you guys want to go check out Mark's page, he's got a brand new Type S with a ton of goodies on it. And go subscribe to him. He just did the install of the PRL inlet and PRL Type R intake. So he's got a good walkthrough on there. If you guys want to go watch. Yeah, so we come in here every Monday, 8 o'clock Eastern, to just talk Honda parts, not Ford parts. You can leave a comment in the bottom corner. I'll get to a question, or other people in the group can chime in with what they think are the best things mod-wise. Kind of just trying to get a lot of the same people back in here every week. Hopefully we get those. And yeah, just shoot me a question. If you're looking for parts, obviously, we've got our website. You can check it out. If you notice something that doesn't look right or you can't find something, shoot me a message. Love to get it added. We're slowly, well, I actually hired someone full-time to be doing our web design and adding parts daily. So if you need something that's not on there and I've just completely missed it, you can go on, email me, axionindustries@gmail.com, and I can get it added. I usually add them within a day. So yeah, we do free shipping under $250. I cover the taxes in most states. Yeah, I think our pricing is pretty good, and we ship out pretty much the same day you order. So we are East Coast based now. We do have a warehouse in Arizona still. It's just a very small one now. And we do ship some stuff from Arizona. So if you're on the West Coast, you can get it a little quicker than having to wait 5 days from North Carolina. So but yeah, our 11th gen's just sitting in Arizona. Basically, I'm just waiting to send it off to fab work. Probably within the next month, I think. I really want to try and get that done. Our next batch of downpipes for the 1.5, I know there's tons of people waiting. We're actually finishing up welding this week. So all the parts are already cut, ready. Final weld times this week, and they should be shipping end of week, early next week. So that's good news. Our Axion inlet is finally pretty much just finished welding up. So I'll have those ready for the 11th gen. They still have to go to powder coat, but yeah, finally some parts. I know a lot of stuff's been kind of tough to get a hold of for fabrication reasons. So, but luckily we got some stuff shipping. What's up, Andy? Hopefully your turbo's shipping out pretty soon. Actually, I just got the email on it to see if there's any updates. It's still same date, so hopefully they stick to the 4/7. So can't wait to actually see that installed and see how it looks and runs. There's going to be so much good information for the community. So definitely another person, if you guys want to go subscribe, Andy Klein, world's fastest 10th gen Honda Accord 6-speed. So he's got some good videos on there. I'll probably be seeing if Andy wants to throw a video my way and we can put it up on YouTube. So what's up, dude? You know, I have no idea. They don't really communicate as much with me. I've really got to just keep going on their website and watching. Sometimes I'll get emails that let me know when they're coming on, but actually, let me just go right on now, see if I can see anything. I'll just see. I don't even know where it's under. Let's see. They have a bunch of stuff in the works, so hopefully I don't see anything yet. So I will definitely get an email probably a couple days before you guys do. Sometimes they tease with you guys on when stuff's coming out, but I see a couple people have got them, and so they're probably testing them. And PRL are probably getting some feedback on the risers. So hopefully soon. They've got a bunch of suspension parts coming out. I think wheels down the line, brake kits. So yeah, lots of stuff. Yep. So hopefully soon. Yep. More parts. Hopefully. Acuity also have some shifter stuff coming out. I think this summer, and then the shifter by end of summer. So more Acuity stuff. I can't wait for the Acuity Type R intake when it comes out. That's going to be super sick. I haven't really. I've just seen some teaser pics of it from one of the race cars that run it, but that thing's going to be amazing. Trying to think what else. I hope it's just a really good April. I know a lot of people are starting to work on their cars now that it's warming up, and get around to ordering parts and installing and hit the racetrack soon. So, ooh, nice. I'm pretty sure you could sell that. Lots of people want them, especially this time of year. The best time to sell parts. But yeah, if anyone in here is new, you're just checking out the page, shoot a comment in the bottom corner, introduce yourself, ask us a question about parts. Love to help you out just with some knowledge on whatever platform you have. I have a lot of, Honda stuff from years of owning Hondas, but we mainly concentrate on the 2000 up Honda stuff. But I still do know tons of stuff about B series and H series and all that. So, ooh, PRL Catalyst, $1,000, dude. Oh man, it's funny. I've seen some people actually putting like a downpipe online for $1,000 for a Catalyst. It's like, just go make one. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you could probably get about $500-600 for it. I would think. Man, everyone's hanging on to parts. I wish I had bought a bunch of them before. They didn't really tell me when they were going to stop making them. It was just kind of like, okay, we're done. Which kind of bummed me out because a lot of people could have done some big buy-ins to buy the remaining stock or whatever. Trying to think what else is going on. Yeah, not much with us here. Just went up to DC for the weekend and visited my wife's family in Virginia. And we're back. Got back home late last night. So back in the office today. Tons of orders to fill from the weekend. And actually broke our March record for sales. So this was the best March we've ever had on record. So thank you to everyone that pitched in some orders. Hopefully April can be even better. So far, we're up every single month this year. So love to keep going, and hopefully April does as good as March does. So usually March is the best month of the year, is what I've found. But it used to be April, and then November is pretty close. The problem is in November, the sales are just so huge that it's harder to make money. Yeah, but we should have some videos this week with some 11th gen content, maybe some 9th gen content videos that I'm going to put online if you want to watch them. One tomorrow night and probably one towards the end of the week. But yeah, go ahead if you're new in here. I see there's probably about like 8 people right now. So ask us a question on your what you're looking for Honda parts wise. Love to help you guys out. Obviously, the more people that help in the conversation, it lets me actually have something to talk about more. Coming on here every Monday, it's like half the time I run out of things to talk about. So usually depends on the people conversing in the comments and where the conversation goes. So. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else is coming out. If any other companies have anything new, I haven't really seen anything talked about down the line. I am trying to get a bigger MAF housing for an Accord and figuring out a way to work one of the PRL couplers with it. But I'll keep you guys up to date. I'm working on a 3.5-inch MAF right now and seeing how that can work. So yeah, I think RV6 is working on a couple different remakes, slightly bigger. And that still might be a little ways out. Yeah, I love Dennis. Dennis is a cool dude. Definitely a very smart guy. Yeah, I've noticed RV6. I actually saw that RV6 added their Type R arm for the turbo. So good news for the RDX, TLX, and Accord guys. Again, you don't have to buy the actuator now. You can just reuse your Accord one since PRL stopped making their little arm. RV6 has one now, so at least that's good because a lot of people were bummed they had to spend $240 on a brand new wastegate actuator, which is another great reason to buy the MHI Stage 2 because it comes with one. So, but it all depends what car you have. Hopefully your turbo will ship this week, Mark. That'd be kind of nice. Yeah, I think, like I said, this whole EPA thing when, things have to change for certain things in the industry. Sometimes it's just better off for people, and our RV6 are one of those. They've just put a lot of their time into coming out with other parts, and now they're going to be more than just a downpipe company. And they have some great suspension pieces, and hopefully some more great parts that they have coming out, which is really cool because Rich is such a cool dude. Yeah, I'm excited. I kind of reached out to Rich and I said, yeah, I heard you have a lot of stuff coming out. And he laughed and he's all, I don't know what you're talking about, man. So I think he's just trying to keep some of the stuff quiet. Half the time, I don't even see when RV6 add anything on their website. I literally have to go on there and find out from a customer. So, but yeah, I'm kicking myself that I didn't make one of those meth plates, to be honest. Kind of bummed. I actually tried to get a couple companies involved to where I could make something a couple years ago, and they didn't really have any interest, so it never went anywhere. Yeah, I was looking at one of my pictures that I posted the other day. It's already got like 16,000 likes, which I'm like blown away by. I don't know how it got that many likes. I put it on like I think a year ago, and it only got like 1,000. Yeah, those are going to be pretty nice. I love the ones on my 11th gen. They're fantastic. It's just such a nicer way to be able to adjust camber than up top in that shit location. Oh, man. Yeah, usually we're on here for about 40 minutes every week. So we'll see how the conversation goes and whether I stay on for the full time. I only have so much to talk about when I come on here. It's like, there's not much that changes in a whole week. Yeah, I saw some other company came out with a new meth plate. I don't know who they are, but someone asked if I could get it, and I was like, I don't even know who the company is. Yeah, it'd be pretty nice to actually have that because it works on so many cars now. So the only thing I'm kind of surprised, like the 2.0 TLX guys have such a great platform. Plus, they have the all-wheel drive, and they just don't like to modify those cars very much. I actually have a couple companies that brought out stuff for the TLX, and they had to stop all manufacturing because there just was nobody was interested in buying parts. This is like the one thing that I constantly talk about on here is how in some of these groups you have these kids that want all these companies to make parts for them, but then when the company spends all the money, none of the kids step up to buy anything, and so yeah, I think it was PLM or something. I think it was a PLM like catback or something, but still they were like, no, we're not going to make it now because nobody was interested. I'm like, one could be PLM, two could just be, I don't think the guys with the TLXs are modifying until they get at least like 40, 50,000 miles on their cars. Yeah, I haven't actually looked. I've looked at HPS piping in the past. I haven't looked at that kit. It's super nice. HPS have really come a long way and make some really great parts. The only problem is they're just out of stock most of the time, which kind of sucks. But I think that's kind of the case now with a lot of companies. I mean, a lot of people are back ordered with everything. But I'm trying to get a lot of stuff now that we're kind of settled in North Carolina. I have a lot of stuff on the shelves, which is good. So I did see that K-Tuner completely sold out of version 2 units. So thank God I have some. Yeah, I mean, I have a couple guys that did the turbo swap, and they did exactly what I told them, and they're making over 400 on E, but all-wheel drive. And I mean, I think their draggy times were like low 12s. Which is pretty good. I mean, it's all the same stuff, so I just don't think they're there with modifying. It's same like the RDX guys. There's only a handful of guys like me and a few others that actually like modified their RDX a lot. All right, guys, make sure to do a thumbs up, please. We're trying to get we're almost over 8,000 subscribers, but I'm trying to get to my 4,000 minutes watched of YouTube viewing, and we're only, I think, like a couple hundred away from that. So if you guys could keep tuning into stuff, if you're just checking out the page or that, definitely watch some videos. There's a lot of good information on all my stuff. And yep, there was a post today, like some guy just bought a brand new 11th gen, and he was asking for a great performance company to buy parts from. And literally, it was hilarious. I think there was at least 15 people that all said Axion in the group, which was insane because it was pretty much every message. And there was like 2 or 3 from another company. I won't say who, but they're like, what about us? It was pretty funny. There are a couple good companies that do aftermarket parts. I'm just not going to name them, obviously, because I don't want you shopping with them. But yeah. It was pretty cool, Andy. The guys that there was a guy that has been trying to get a hold of me to get parts, and he placed an order, and it was back ordered, and he kind of changed his mind, but like sent me an email one time at midnight, and I've been waiting on parts for him, and he went on Facebook to see what was up and why I haven't got his parts. And actually the guys at Seiko Speed like tagged me and like at least told them like, hey, they're a good company. Like, just I'm sure there's something up with your order. So it's good to know that at least the new guys that are there, even though some of them are the original dudes, they're at least not what that company used to be. So I just don't like the drama, which is a good thing. So I'm glad that whole thing's over. Now it just seems like everyone has drama with the one other company out there. Hard Unmotion. Is that it? Hard Unmotion? I don't know. I'm on the block list, so. But I do see a lot of their ads, and it's pretty hilarious because they just are stealing like all this content from like Honda and different racing things and just reposting it with their name attached to it. And it's just very weird. But yeah, if Michael Stern wants to ever come in here, he's more than welcome to join the chat. I don't have him blocked on anything, so it'd be cool to chat with him on here. I need to get a couple other companies on here too. We'll see. I might invite someone, probably Marcus at Heel Toe. Him and I get along really good. Yeah, it's a very it's an interesting community. That's for sure. You know, a lot of you guys buy parts and all that, but you don't understand some of the behind the scenes stuff with some of the companies, and it's very, very it's a hard fought battle to do business because there's so much competition, and it just seems like the more and more further along we get with this industry, the more and more people are just willing to give shit away for almost no profit whatsoever. And it just sucks because it spoils it for some of the companies out there that are trying to make good money and do good work. And you know, you just have these people online that are like, bro, hit me up, let me give you a discount, hit the DMs. But I guess if that's how you sell things, it's, you know, more power to you. Yeah, that's why I think my name's kind of gotten where it is. I mean, there's a lot of companies that I even order stuff from still because I just can't get certain things. And or maybe I didn't have it in stock. A couple of my wholesalers don't have it in stock, but they had it and they'll actually sell it to me. And like getting hold of some of these companies on a weekend is impossible. You won't even hear from them past 5 o'clock on Friday, and you probably won't hear from them until like late Monday afternoon, because they just don't respond to emails at all through the weekend. It's crazy. I don't even know how people would want to wait for all their emails to back up and then answer them all on Monday morning. But I work 7 days a week, so I don't like it, but I like to give a better service than what I feel most companies out there. That's kind of why I started the business in the first place, was because I felt that whole customer service thing was lacking from a lot of companies in the industry that were kind of blow people off and just ghost a lot of emails or don't respond to people. And I understand companies are busy, but in this day and age with having mobile phones and email, if you can get back to someone within an hour or two, like that's just not, I don't think that's right, you know? I mean, I do pretty much all this all by myself, and I do have some help. But you know, that I guess that's maybe why my business runs better, is because I take everything on myself and handle it all myself, and I just don't stop working. Yep. And if you can't get it, I'll try and get it. But you know, some companies refuse to sell to me though. So Yeah, some people have their favorites and they don't want to sell to me, so I get it, you know. Yeah, I'm surprised there's a couple other people that are missing from the chat this week. I'd like to see some more questions in here. I love the conversation between us guys, but you know, it's good to get some new questions from people that I've never seen on the channel before, because I know there's a ton of people sitting there watching. I know some of the PRL guys tune in, but the problem is when people tune in on here and they ask questions, I don't even know who half of them are. So I mean, there's just all these different. It's kind of weird because I'll get a lot of questions on like, "Hey, dude, where's my parts?" And the name's like, I don't know, Yo Mama 2994, and I'm like, I'm not sure I got an order from Yo Mama, but I need like a email, your actual name, your order number would help. It's kind of funny. But I would probably get that at least once every day or two. The weird handle from online that is nothing towards anything of their order, and I have no idea who the person is, and they just assume I would. I thought you would find that was funny, but it's pretty true though. Some of the names of the people I get, like their names on Instagram, it's like, man. It's pretty crazy. It's a crazy world, man. I got a lot of fun stories. But yeah, pretty much we're just in the office 7 days a week for all of April. I'm not traveling anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going to unfortunately, I'm not going to Tail of the Dragon. I wish I was. Not going to happen this year. Definitely, I'm going to have to make it happen next year. But yeah, we're just holding down the fort, working hard. And yeah, I need to get my cars out here so I can have something to do with them. Yeah, I think roughly like getting the cars from Arizona and North Carolina, from what I think is around $1,000 to like $1,300. So I'm not sure which car is coming out first. The 11th gen probably won't be out here until at least the end of summer. So I don't know how long the fab work is going to take on that. I won't know till about another month and a half from now, so I get a good idea of when they look at the amount of work we want done and figure out, okay, this is what we need to do. Then we'll go from there. But we'll let you guys know, and hopefully I'll have a bunch of picks. And I'm not flying out to Arizona till December, so that's the next time I'm out there. But yeah, lots of stuff happening with the 11th gen. Yeah, I know. All you're waiting on is pretty much the turbo, and then back to the track. I think it'll be well worth it, dude. Just get some 60 to 130 pulls, see how it's doing, and then head to the track. I'm waiting for Alex. Should be hitting the track pretty soon. I think he had some trouble with the brakes that we got him. I think it needed an extra shim at the caliper, and it was like sitting on the rotor. So luckily it didn't do much damage at all. It just was rubbing a little bit. Oh, that's right. You're doing the cylinder head too. Forgot. Sorry. I can't keep up with all my builds. I don't know how many people I talk to a day about builds and that. And it's hard because a lot of people will message me like, okay, what part do I need next? I'm like, I can't remember what car you even have, dude. Like, you got to remind me. It's hard to keep up with everyone. Yeah, we'll be posting stuff up on Instagram this week, some new pictures, videos, new YouTube stuff all week long. I think another video in the series on the 11th gen, probably the turbo. We go over the turbo wastegate and blow-off valve. Oh, cool. Nice. Yeah, I still, honestly, I was going to have E-Man build my K20C4. I still don't know. I have the parts sitting here. I just have to figure out who I want to do things and whether we have a company actually do an Axion port. If anything, if I do any head porting, it's going to be very, very minimal. Just basically cleaning up the head, a little, maybe 50 CFM more flow. Nothing crazy. There's already so many companies out there that offer cylinder head stuff. So it was more just kind of seeing like if we could throw something out there and see, what works. And I think it's just another thing we could have to offer, I guess, to the community. I'm just trying to grow the K20 stuff even more. If that's even a thing, I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to reach out to, I'm definitely spraying it. I don't know if you're talking to Andy, but I'll be the nitrous on our car. I'll be reaching out to PJ's to see how the harness is coming along for the Haltech for the Accord, which is for our 11th gen Civic, but it'll work on the Accord. So hopefully that'll be done by middle of summer. Hopefully. I sent him the harness last August, so that tells you kind of how long these harnesses take. And I know he's full with orders till September. So he mainly does the J series stuff. That's kind of how he started the business, but he can do anything. But yep. So it'll be interesting when we get the harness back. And yeah. Ooh, some nitro. Go throw in some M1. That's the ticket. I mean, all right, guys, anyone else on here that's going to ask a question or that? If you're on, I'd love to answer something before we get off tonight. Hopefully I have some good stuff next week. We'll see, though. I don't know. I feel like I've just been so busy working. Like I'm not working on any of my cars right now. Flying back to Arizona, doing all that work. That was really like, especially when you fly somewhere to go knock out what you have to get done in such a small amount of time and also have work at the same time going on. Luckily, I got everything needed that I need to get done, but it was not fun. But yeah, we'll have a new video on tomorrow night. So if you guys want to tune in and watch the new video, it's just a brand new exhaust that's come out for the 11th gen. Appreciate it if you guys can just tune in. If you're bored, keep it rolling, keep it on, do a thumbs up, and anything to help us get kind of in the algorithm of people watching our content always helps. I just went and checked out all of Mark's video. If you want to go on, check out Integra Type S Performance. He's got his brand new PRL parts on his new Integra Type S. Great content, full install video. And if you guys want any of our videos, just take the link off of them, post them up online. I don't care. Anything to get information out there. We have quite a few good ones, and I've made some playlists on our YouTube, so it kind of lumps all our videos together. So we have one for the 11th gen, the K-Swap, RDX one. I still have to work. We have the Honda Fit with the L15 B7 we did. So that's there. So if you guys just want to click on episode 1, let it run. I don't care. Hopefully we can hit some big numbers. I'm dying to get that dollar from YouTube. It's definitely what we need. So anyways, hopefully some orders come in tonight. I'll keep an eye on what's going on in the crazy world of Axion. If you need parts, just go on the website, order up. If you need a part you don't see on there, let me add it if I can get it. There you go. Yeah, just keep it on the house TV. Repeat 24 hours. It's crazy though when you think of it. Like, I think I still have like 380 hours to go till I hit my get paid thing from YouTube, which seems crazy because, I mean, I've had this channel. I didn't even really do it to like get to even a number. I just did it to kind of get my name out there more for people buying parts. So to even have it even get to this number would just be pretty milestone for me anyways, because I never really expected it to ever be anything. So and you can go check out my foodie channel too. I have a foodie channel. Well, a foodie travel channel. I am going to, for any of you guys that like to travel, I am going to, my other business that I'm working on with my wife, we're actually going to be posting up a bunch of stuff to help people out with travel, since that's my other big hobby in life. We started a kind of like a travel blog video or website, basically. So if anyone needs to book vacations or that kind of stuff, I'll have a link. I'll put it on my Facebook if you guys want to check it out. It's a cool page. My wife does all the work. She's real into writing and vacation hotels and restaurants and all that kind of stuff. So, but I'll bring it up on Facebook when I'm ready. She's still working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes and doesn't really want to launch anything till it's ready. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it for us tonight. I think if anyone wants to get a question in, I'll answer it real quick. I'll stay on real quick if you guys have something. So nice. Oh God, this is gonna be good. I'm excited for this race, to be honest. I mean, this has to be like the most videoed. I better be there. You better let me know when we're doing this, Sandy. It'll be pretty crazy. Hopefully we could get a decent turnout. I would like to get some people, even if it's like 8 people. I don't even care, but we'll have to talk. I mean, right now it's just really crazy with business, but I definitely will hit you up and see if we can try and figure something out. Because I would love to video it and have all the content, and it'd just be cool meeting more people in person finally, since I've been doing this for so long. And so anyways, I think we're going to close up for the night. It's almost 9 o'clock here. And we'll be back next Monday, 8 o'clock, same time, same place, in my home office with all my toys behind me. All right, guys. Have a good week. I'll if both your turbo ship, I'll be sending you tracking, so you can dream about them tonight. Little turbo dreams. Well, this is gonna be good. I think it might take you out of the hole, but we'll see. You got to get down to that 1.6 60 foot. We'll see how you do. It's gonna be entertaining, that's for sure. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't looked at your numbers compared, so. But you definitely got him top end, because that auto just doesn't want to stay in gear that long. All right, dudes. Thanks again. If you're on here, do a quick thumbs up, like the video, please. And we'll see you all next Monday. Laters.